Hello and welcome back. This time I'm checking to see if the recording's working on the first part. Let's get out of here. Chronicle of the Protectorate, Chronicle of the Protectorate. Huh? May the belligerents, new prelate, let's support church. Oh. That's what it means. The coordinates from the ship's logs leads to an unremarkable star system. The Auger's crew reports that an array, the rays cannot register anything worthy of the Lord Captain's attention. Was this log entry just someone's idea of a joke? Perhaps the data on the Rogue's personal contract would explain these strange entries in the captain's log. We were already here! Okay, first off, let's save. Your Lordship, the great mechanism has sensed your presence. Input prompt. The spirit has recognized the one who stands before it. The previous string of sacred code instead a greeting, as well as acknowledgement that you have successfully completed a certain task. Now the great mechanism stands ready to process your request. That lies beyond the bounds of my knowledge. My suspicion is that it might have something to do with your recent travels. The mechanism was modeled in the forges of the Aptus Mechanicus so that it might serve the rogue trader. It was in your presence that its machine spirits first manifested itself, a miracle of the Omnissiah and testament to his glory. Christmas journey. We already read this. Okay. So the entire time it was the machine spirit of the ship. Well, it had us find a valve. Does it actually say Ancient Bunker? No. That exploded. Anyway, let's just keep going until we can find the planet that we're looking for. away, Pandora. There it is. Okay. There's only 2 of those on this planet. Here's another burning world. The bizarre structure observed from orbit appears to be ruined, a state of a wealthy noble. Further search reveals that the remains of an Envirodome, a landing pad in a main manor. In the servants' quarters, it is impossible to determine what exactly happened there. The search team has found something truly disturbing in the main hall. An orbitally clothed skeleton sitting at the dining room table. The table is set with gold plates covered with old blood and pile of bones. The bones on the plates are clearly human. No other remains have been found at the estate. Varric assumes the sinister ruins the Imperium faithful children will not tolerate any impurity on their path. Okay, time to save and see what these void ships are. Unlocks navigation with the Auger crew, draws out the unusual noise on the bridge. An Imperial vessel, the Dark Piercer, and its escort vessel ships are headed your way. You achieve your archives mark no mention of either the ship or its owner as you considered your course of action. The ship's captain contacts you first, introducing himself as the Pilgrim, and the captain greets the rogue trader. Constantly offers to purchase any information you might have on crystals of flagstone deposits. Coarse laughter echoes from the Vox. Flagstone is a part and parcel of many different aspects of life of the Imperium. How exactly his customers are using it is of his concern. Promises that Flagstone will be used for the good of humanity. Pascal becomes visibly animated at the mention of Flagstone, though indifferent to the prospect of a deal with a shady individual. Nevertheless recommends you find out more about Flagstone. Supposes your own protectorate would benefit from the knowledge. Sir just believes the words of the Pilgrim, Mikhail and Gold Quilla. It's not for except for being his true servant. Yes! We succeeded! The captain of the true is the best of spirits. In gratitude of your inevitable help, he sends you small boxes containing ancient maps and documents. They appear to speak of certain Imperial worlds lost many centuries ago. In somewhat tone, the Pilgrim relates a story about a standoff between 2 Xenos fleets, which he was told by an acquaintance. The person in question, sadly enough, died at the hands of the Inquisition before they were able to pass on the coordinates for the crash site of one of the Xeno ships. However, the Pilgrim knows the fact the vessel met its demise on an ocean world. Okay. How many did we need? Hopefully no more than 4. Good. Not this again. Not this again. Not this again. Save. Let there be an extractor, please. Anything. Let there be an extractor on this damn thing. Did we bring servitors with us? Okay.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Welcome, your nice. Please come right in. Our chef she'll greet you and your needs.
I didn't?
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
I mean, we're halfway done finding the optional areas, which I am very much surprised.
One step
So this
at
is
a time. Amidst
one of the last
madness.
the remaining half. Ah! A tired-looking woman of indeterminate age, clad in work clothes, breaks off from her task to greet you. She freezes momentarily, clearly unsure how to address you. Then suddenly says, "Your lordship, please excuse me. I don't really know your name. Welcome to our little colony. May the light of the Emperor be with you and with us. My name's Rita Mecheva. I'm in charge here." We just call ourselves Rita's crew, and this place is Rita's camp, and that's it. We're regular scavengers in common terms. She does not speak the word scavengers with any kind of disdain. On the contrary, there is dignity in her voice, the kind which one would announce their affiliation with a respected guild or family. Tossing a glance at Pascal, she grimly adds, "And our work is all legal, even though your brethren have no liking for us." Pascal stares dispassionately at Rita with a hint of disgust. Evidently, he has not even considered the possibility that replying to this creature's words would be anything other than heresy. Right now, we're gutting this old heap of junk slowly but surely. That's a regular's life for you. They drop us off at some desperate station or an ancient battlefield, and we just sit there for years on end. We look for working tech and valuable materials, or whatever else might be useful. If we find anything, we sell it to passing ships. Not the easiest job out there. These wrecks are chock full of all kinds of dangers, but and I swear on my plasma torch, it's an exciting one for sure. This little bird got all kinds of bells and whistles. Most of the tech is dead, but we did find working pieces now and again. We spent 2 whole months clearing out this shaft we found. Finished just 3 days ago, actually, and we found this thing, a bit weird looking thing, but still functional. It's just bright little. Perhaps your lord would like to buy this component from us. I'll bet that big ship of yours got plenty of use out of it. Crackles to life, and presently he tells her, "Present the object, laywoman," but curiosity creeps into his voice nevertheless. Well, isn't this something? The Emperor himself might have smiled upon us. Gestures. I mean, thank you. Your lordship will be pleased with the results. You know, your lordship, is a kind of embarrassing to offer you this, but over in that corner there we keep things we don't rightly understand or can't really use. You could send some of your people to check it out if you like. Clearly you know more about this stuff than us. You might find something useful. No, not even close. A luxury like that, we would count the regulars who got their own ships on one hand. The old workers' hands that got stuck in the machinery 3 times and slashed by a plasma cutter twice. We fly with whoever, mostly just taking our chances. Sometimes we hitch a ride on the promise we'll pay with what we find later. Other times we find some other means. Risky business, obviously. 5 or so years back, a crew got dropped off at an abandoned station, but something wasn't right with the life support system. The ship came back to pitch them up 2 years later and found nothing but bodies. About 15 years ago, but back before I had my first little one, a ship took 3 crews to locations and ran into pirates on the way back. The ship got out on go out on expeditions for years at a time, so it was ages before anyone realized they were missing, and it was even longer before they remembered the scavengers. Plus, it took some time to find a ship that could check on them and pick them up. Long story short, all 3 crews had bought it. Yep. Not much. We're no eggheads, you know. We're manual laborers. It's an ancient thing. Pretty dangerous, and we don't really know much beyond that. Before we came here, some tech priests had done their own bit of gutting. I mean, ritualing, bowing to the spirits, all that. That lot don't tend to leave a whole lot of valuable behind. It's true, but it's way too scary to go in before them. And hey, we dragged a dozen of their broken servitors out of the mines after. The carcasses smell awful, but you can pluck a decent number of parts out of a servitor and sell them. Doesn't seem like there's anything nasty living inside the wreck now, but the wreck itself is barely holding together. You got a couple of modules from here and that, and you won't take another ship without fearing that a broken reactor might cook you alive, or a whole module might disperse. Well, it's nothing we haven't handled before, so we're having a poke at it. But we don't have a clue what this ship is or who it belonged to. Sure do. It takes skill and luck and a good hand on your head on your shoulder. We risk our lives every day crawling on top of these old buckets. If something goes wrong, we die by the scores sometimes. One moment we're there, the next we're gone. Kind of like worker ants. But you know that, your lordship, you know what, your lordship, our jobs also has something, how should I put it, poetic about it. Hope you don't judge me too harshly and don't take it as an insult, but some people, even big people like you, think too highly of themselves. Let's say your ship hops into the warp someday and don't hop out of it in time. And around 1,000 years later, another gal like myself who needs to feed her 3 ankle biters somehow will be rifling through its remains looking for anything good. That's just the nature of things. Each of us comes and goes, but the way the world works stays the same. We all have our lot in life, and mine is just as good as any other. There are some big things you talk. Those are some big things you're talking about. Way out of my depth. Change for the better? Heck, that would be nice. If I was younger and didn't have 3 youngsters back home, maybe I would dream about stuff like that too. But as it is, I've got no time for dreaming. I've got to work. I could take you from this place. It's not safe here, and sooner or later, it will drift somewhere so remote that nobody will ever find it again. But this is our whole livelihood, your lordship. You take us from here, and what are you going to do? Sit in some hold slavering away? Here, we've got our own colony, our own operation. No, this is our path, and we won't stray from it. Your lordship flutters as if flustered by her own nerve. Please don't take it as sensitive, but it's not like I have much choice. It's not often that we get well-stocked ships around here, and we can certainly use more provisions. Some more clothes is... If it's something you would be willing to provide, we would gladly barter for it and whatever you can dig inside the ship here. It's just a respectful offer of fair trade. Okay.
I've read about this.
It needs a key!
Curiosity sings in my veins. What lies beyond?
My house would be proud of me.
There was another one! Where'd it go?
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
How intriguing.
The machine god grants me insight.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
Operation successful. My success is an irrefutable certainty.
There, done. In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Okay, we got...
There will be no peace in my wake.
Oh, time to return to the void ship. Well, that wasn't what I was expecting. Destroy the colony with a salvo! Nice victory from the bowels of the dead ship. As regulars go through their usual tasks, Renata sends you her best regards and asks what the colony can do. Move cargo, uniform kit. Thank you, generosity, and back to cargo shuttles loaded with disassembled vessel components. It'll be a while before the colony requires another shipment. Their needs are satisfied for now, regardless of their needs. Time to extract new components from the guts of the void ship. Slightly that you can, refuse the shipments. The colony needs are met to present, and they simply have no need to repay the traders. Perhaps the regulation will require your aid again at another time. I don't care. They're getting one thing of provision and one thing of clothes because I don't think I'll ever see them again. Okay, so this was a dead end. That's the reason why I didn't want to use it, because I figured this was going to be a dead end. The fuck? Save. Let's go attack the arch enemy.
I stand ready to serve you and the Imperium, Lord Captain.
Okay. Okay, so nothing too bad. Okay, what do we got?
Let
can
the
do this.
macro cannon sing their twisted song. Engage the lads. Set course. Engage the macro cannons.
And then let's get this going. And try this. Oh, we have to.
Lads! Voidmaster, if you please. Initiate macro cannon barrage! Engage the macro cannons!
Okay. What do I have?
Unleash our fury!
Now we have no way to get the other one. So let's see.
Initiate macro cannon barrage!
I doubt we can hit it with this. Oh no, we can.
Engage the lads! Engage the macro cannons!
At least I've been saving scrap from all our void battles instead of, you know, upgrading our hull. Or using it probably for, you know, smarter things. You could do dumb. We could do dumb
Sail
things
upon
too.
the seas of void! Lads!
Up, it's barely in our range.
Unleash our fury!
Proceed accordingly.
Okay, now all that's left is that one ship. Sorry. Brushed up against the mic when I was moving my hand.
destination is known. Unleash our fury. Commence the symphony of macro cannons.
Our technological superiority was obvious.
On each side. Oh, this is not what we want. We would rather have the thing on all sides, or at least get something that's better than 5 on those sides, or at least something at least 5. Add the cargo, and add the cargo. Wrong one. Here we go. We have 400 repair. Okay, now we got both things to 5. Let's check the plans before we go to that warp gate. Okay, save. Or Captain, we are passing by a construct marked on the star charts as a dimensional gate. Our augurs are not showing any suspicious energy. The device is dormant. Thank the Emperor. Or Captain, I would advise against approaching the gate. The Inquisition has declared the entry area around it off limits and packed it with mines. Our augurs won't be able to detect them. An ancient Xenos artifact, older than humanity itself, judging by its design. This is a gate leading somewhere, possibly straight into the wicked abyss of the warp. Considering all the nasty shit that used to roam around here, many captains, her lordship included, ladyship included, have tried to reveal its secrets, but it seems that no one could figure out how it works. Good for them, if you ask me. Her lordship, ladyship didn't exactly share her plans with us, always kept them close to her chest, and I'll go out on a limb and say she was searching for a way to open the gate and see what's on the other side. Fleet conducted its own analysis of the Xeno artifact. All records of the expedition of the site were added to the exploration catalog. I don't want to repeat the rumors, and I don't know the truth, but it was bad. There was words of ships, even whole trade convoys disappearing. Captains started avoiding the system until eventually the Lord Inquisitor came here and made short work of it. Hasn't been much in the way of rumors ever since. Actually, the Inquisition made sure voicemen knew their mouths, kept their mouths shut. Whatever the gate used to spew out, it must have been profane and danger to humanity. Okay. Something we can't deal with right now. Another future problem. Interesting. Okay. We all know the procedure now. Save and go fight the Eldari.
Oh, the celestial stage awaits my performance.
Okay, it's only 2 vessels, so... Okay. Leech torpedoes. The other one's all the way out there, so...
Void Master, if you please.
Ah, how you doing? Let me tell you a secret. I'm dumb.
Lads! Let the macro cannons sing their twisted song. Engage the lads!
Confusion.
Set course!
Yeah, just out of range.
Initiate macro cannon barrage! Lads!
Another notch on the macro cannon.
All right. There we go. Yeah, they're not in range, and we're probably going to end up getting hits. So let's put it on our port side.
Void Master, if you please.
What's this? Oh, speed reduced by 1.
Set course! Commence the symphony of macro cannons.
Just keep hitting it.
To that.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way we can
The
get that in-
destination is known.
where we can use the other stuff. Yep, looks like we're going to have to rely on
Fury.
our lance. Or maybe... Yeah!
Cannon barrage.
Oh, at least we got some damage. And then let's finish this.
the
with a lance.
They pale before our mastery of the void.
Still no new pieces. Let's get rid of those. Because as we've discovered, we still don't know what they're used against. To mental... Okay. It deals mental damage, and it only does to mechanical creatures. Not, I guess turrets are turrets, not creatures. Which means... I guess servitors are the only things that we'll be working with. I guess we can find. Plans to avoid even the most primitive forms of life. However, the crew has made a strange discovery: a mirror lying right in the center of the huge crater. A completely ordinary mirror in a frame, by all appearances, pristine condition. The crew blasts the crater, raising a dust cloud of dust that blocks the rugger array, confirming the mirror's destruction is impossible by the time being, but it could not have survived an extremely such a powerful explosion. Definitely not. It's just called these are just called planetoids. Visual members of the Augur has detected a small Xenos vessel drifting through the void. The ship is unpowered and shows no signs of being crewed. Alright, one macro cannon is enough to turn the pitiful ship into a cloud of dust. I know better. You don't go onto Xenos stations that appear to be uninhabited. In fact, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Let's see what we have here. Promethium. This looks like Yeah, the Hive City. The Essentials Pride Hive. Hives are oozing noxious haze vented with swift streaks. The Promethean fumes from the gigantic distillation cauldrons located beyond the temperate shields. Vast in this deadlands littered with spots of Prometheum stations and refineries separate the colossi of Rockcrete and Adamantine with its crown of twin spires. The heat of this system star has turned this world into a boiling but lucrative land within the body of House Cordera Protectorate. Hard to tell what more impressive, the grotesque grandeur of this place or its extreme toxicity. And we do need to find a warp travel. Okay, this connects to nothing, so we're going to go to football real quick. Since now we've at least gotten to a good portion, the only thing that we have yet to find is a way to these places. These two we can't get to. This one, I did that save thing. And then, I think there's a few others that we found that we can't get to yet. This sector. But apart from that, we've explored a lot. And we have a safe route to each of the worlds. And that is the reason why I'm going back. Because if you remember, if we go to them and talk to them about trade. Oh, we're up to 3 now with the Imperial Navy. We'll still take everything they have, and then we'll see if there's better or worse. Okay. No, I want to go to our void ship. 21, but 3 shots. Short range, long range, 3 is 21. That's less damage. Even though that short range probably has. Okay, 5 torpedoes with 19 warheads. Short range, prow mounted macro cannons, 4 shots. I don't want to use torpedoes though. Provide 80% protection for each sector, 120 for each sector. This amount is doubled. Okay, doubled against enemy kinetic attacks. I don't know how many enemy kinetic attacks we've been facing. But this is almost double what we already have, and it's an all-rounder for each sector. Yeah, this one's worse. Fires 5 plasma torpedoes with 19 damage warheads. Short prow mounted macro cannons which fire 4 shots, dealing 14 damage. It's this one, that's the bottom one. So if we were to put the torpedoes here. I'll try out the torpedoes. But I'll keep this just in case I don't like them. Dreams and stories. I don't think that's been resolved yet. Because we still have to wait for the, wait for everything to get resolved, and we can't do that until after we get the food stuff going back. Which is probably going to be the next place we go. After we get done with this current crisis. Because those two are the more important one. The capital world could fuck off. They may have their differing opinions on this, but I don't care.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Yes, please. We're at 39. So close. Yet so far! Nope. Oh, traded them both. Okay. Okay, we got him up to 21. And we got ourselves a precise las gun. Does 11 to 12. Yours does... it's about the same. One less minimum, but one more greater. Plus, we never use them to shoot. And I am thinking we might just give you this instead, but... You having 2 pistols probably would be best. And I think everyone else is sorted. What does this do? The wearer gains an additional AP for each consecutive turn that the wearer has not spent MP, specs up to 5 times. Oh, that would be useful for these guys. There you go. Will it ever get used? Who knows? And there's one more place I want to go. Oh, then there's the 2 places I want to go before we leave.
They will see.
Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
To the Void Pirates.
Patience. My nerves are frayed.
There we go. We want to talk to you. Endless. Oh. Needle gun, more Eldari stuff, shotgun, Void, Poet's Grace, Fox Relay. Yeah, I think this is what we want to aim to get with them. Yeah, we don't need that. I always keep these just for... Bayonet knife. When the wielder attack with a ranged weapon at a 1-cell range, the attack also inflicts bleed. Here's the thing, when we get the Eldari, when we get this working, it's going to pair with this greatly. And he does not move a lot. So he will be gaining that a lot. So, though this is really good for him, I don't think there's anyone we can actually give it to. Because everybody who uses range has stuff that's already better for them. Oh, we got some new grenades, at least. Which is better? This one. The Chaos grants its wearer a +2 to deflection and 20% armor against fire damage, as well as immunity to burning. Yeah, that's kind of good, though. We'll keep this. This is an auto pistol. That is worse than what you have, which means it's worse than what he has. At cargo. The wearer can move without provoking attacks of opportunity as long as they have less than 50 wounds left. But considering that she's the only one with any slots left open, I'll keep the armor just in case we find somebody else, because that immunity to burning is really good.
What lies?
Then again, I haven't fought that many people with burning since we got done with this place. Then let's go to this one. Just want to cover all the bases before we leave, because we got ourselves quite a bit of profit factor. If we didn't receive those people, we would have been at 40, which would mean we would only be 5 profit factor away. But I would still be 3 people away from getting that one thing done, which would have given me those gauntlets, which I don't remember what they do. I just wanted to do the crusade thing.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Let's go talk to him and give him any of the stuff that we have. Okay. And yeah, that's probably not. The heavy bolter probably would have been nice. But I don't think we have anyone who can use it. The power claymore would definitely have been good. Ooh, reconstructed flamer pistol. Yeah, here's what I wanted to get was the focus. Melt a gun, but it looks like it might be I don't know if it'll act like what I want it to act. Yeah, there we go.
Curiosity.
Next time we're in
sings
town, we'll
my
give him
veins.
everything. Again, that is if there is a next time we're here. Because who knows? This planet could explode. This place could explode before we get back here. But since now we have 3 brand new
One step at a
extractors,
time amidst the madness.
so yeah, here's the problem. We could lose the capital world, but the capital world is just that, it's a capital. Sure, it'll be a shame if we lost it, but does it really stand anything other than be a big shiny target? Then if we don't do the manufactorium, we will have a chaos hideout basically. And if we don't do our the agri world, we're going to lose our biggest asset. So basically, we have to decide what would we rather lose. And honestly, I would rather lose the capital world. Make something else the capital world, like I don't know. Okay, adamantine, plasteel, adamantine, xenotech, ogre's anomaly. Sorry, I'm just thinking right now because I want to get us some adamantine. But I don't remember which one had the best. Let's go to Nameless Star. Plasteel, adamantine. How much adamantine did this have? This had... Don't need to worry about adamantine no more. Okay. No, we need contracts. Xenotech for profit. Promethean for profit. Was it this one? No. This isn't that one. Plasteel. There was a really good Promethean one that we found. I'm just going to turn the timer off until we can get this done. Because this is probably going to be the rest of the episode. It's just me going to about basically looking for resources. Because we found one that had, like, what was it, 10 Promethean? Okay, Flagstone, Planetoid, Desert World. I don't think it... No, this has 4. And we also need to go to one of the ones with Xenos tech as well, because we need to get one for 2. Arid World. Plasteel. Was it this one? Crossroad of 1,000 Dreams. Am I willing to use my last Navigator's Insight to find out? That one has exactly 5. Just because I'm lazy, yes. Plus, it's our job to actually be doing this, so... How much? 6. That wasn't the world we were looking for. Was it a burning world? I just remember it wasn't a normal world. And I don't even remember it being this way. Okay. Also, which one was the one that we found with Xenos Tech? Xenotech? Not Xenos. Ah, we found Xenos! We found him at the edge of the universe! What are you doing here? 7? That's better. He really wants that fight. He doesn't want me to play the other games. He gets jealous when I fight other enemies. No, no. I don't think it was in the Forgotten Twins, no. This one had the Xenos Tech, right? Yeah. Also this one. Was it the Ice World? Oh! Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm working on it! I don't care! I'm ready to shove my foot up someone's ass at this point. Ion scores, script this. Oh, this one has Xenotech. What now, Foulstone? Shipwreck. Order ship to be looted. I don't want that. A ship full of people and cargo crashed on the planet. Lost speakers are wondering if you have a claim to the ship. $200 scrap and no, burn the fucking thing. Has rid your world of a potential outside threat. I burned him because I'm not happy right now. And the next motherfucker is going to... I was going to say, hopefully something will invade the ship so I can kill it. I haven't killed anything in a while now. And I'm a bit antsy. 4 Xenos Tech, 5 Promethium. We're just going to drop this here because we're not going to come back here. I didn't mean to push that button. This is the button I wish to push. 2, 5. There. We're going to go to Silence of the Myrrh segment and see if that one has is the 7 one. If it is, then I'm just going to drop it there. I don't want it. See if I can. I don't care anymore. I can't even go here anymore. How do I even know there's a planet with plasteel in there? Promethean, or was that the one with the 7? This one had 5, I remember that. Two. No, this is the one with the 4. Let's visit this one first, just to check. This is 5. There, we're going to the burning world. I keep pushing the wrong button, but this time I needed to push that button. There you go, you can have some fire. Have fun. What does this even do? Whereas dogmatic adherent, the test is made with a negative. Okay, so these would be good for Ivan or because I believe you're both adherent. Okay, what do you have exactly? You have that ring which misses a lot. And you have the rosary, so we'll probably give you it and take the rosary then. Okay. Back to the bridge. Yeah. Oh. Yes. Okay, to the vault. What was I gonna put in here? Alright. Chain sword. This. Pirate chainmail. What else should we put away? That. Here's the thing. The only person we would give that to is currently full, so we'll put that away. I'm just keeping the grenades on hand because they make me feel better. Let's put the odd one out over there. What is this? Increase the wearer's chance to hit a target at range 10 or further by 20%. Gains plus 10 bonus to ballistic skill. Both of those are probably really good, but I cannot decide which one. So I'll keep them. Okay. Now with all that, we're going to call it an episode. And I'll see you all in the next.